Hello everyone, Peppermint here. This Thursday I'm going to show you how I made this little beaded spring Easter basket. They're just super cute. They're made with 8mm beads and 6/0 seed beads. This little Easter basket would be good to put little treats in, like candy and things like that, and use as a gift for people that you know, little kids, family, friends, and whoever. You could set it out as a decoration, or you could make it in your favorite Christmas colors and hang it on your Christmas tree at Christmas time. You could put hearts on it and use it for Valentine's Day. Please leave me a comment telling me what you would use this basket for. Also, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I load videos weekly on Thursdays. Coming up is going to be some possible collaborations and organization videos. Here I'm having a little Hobby Lobby haul. Every other week, Hobby Lobby puts their beads on sale, and their little plastic beads are no exception. And I'm just showing you the beads that I got this week. Here is what I'm going to be using for the basket. I got the seed beads from Walmart. Transparent round blue beads came from Hobby Lobby. And the other opaque blue bead I had in my stash already. I'm using about 2 feet of 28 gauge wire. And this is what I'm going to string on the wire. And then I am going to string the transparent bead from both ends. And I'm just going to create a little circle like that. And that is the pattern that I'm going to use to make a circle. There will be 6 round beads, and also there will be 6 faceted opaque beads when I have completed the circle. And then here is the transparent bead that I am stringing from both ends, and it's going to create the second little circle. The transparent round bead will always be the bead that I'm going to string from both sides while creating this little ring that is going to be the bottom of the basket. Here is the last part of making this little ring. And here I'm showing you that I'm not going to be stringing any more of the round beads. Instead, I'm just going to go through the very first original round bead that I had strung. It's the very first loop, and it's just going to connect. And this is what the bottom of the basket should look like. Okay, now I'm creating a little pathway to the exterior of the ring. And then I'm going to take the end and travel over to where the other end of the wire is. And then I'm going to twist it off and clip the wire. And that is the bottom of the little basket. Okay, now I'm going to clip off some more wire, probably about a yard. And this is the pattern that I'm going to string. And I will always be going back into the opaque bead. And here I am attaching the first petal to the bottom of the basket. And I'm just going to call this Petals because it looks like a flower while you're making this until you pull it together to create the basket. I am pointing to the pathway that the wire will go. And this will set me up for the next petal. Okay, and there's the first little petal. And here's the second petal going down through the opaque bead. And then I am showing you how far to go over. I'm going through the seed bead, the 8mm bead, and then another seed bead. And then you are set up to create your next petal. And here's the pattern again. I'm going to go down the opaque bead. And here I am on the very last petal. Going through the opaque bead. And then I'm going to go through the next seed bead, just one. The two ends of the wire will meet up, and I'm going to twist it off and clip the line. And here's the little flower that I was telling you about. I'm clipping off about a yard of 28 gauge wire, and then I'm folding it over to create double thickness. And then I'm twisting the wire together in different places. This piece of wire is going to be used to create the rim of the basket, and so it needs to be rather stiff. So I'm taking the wire and I'm going through the 3 beads on the end of a petal, and then I am stringing 2 seed beads and an 8mm bead. And then I'm going over to the next petal and I am stringing the 3 beads on the end of that petal. And then I am stringing 2 seed beads and an 8mm bead. And this is the pattern all the way around the flower. Okay, here's the last part of the rim. And I'm just going to twist it off right here and clip the wire. And you can shape the rim in different ways. Okay, I have cut off maybe about 2 feet of 28 gauge wire again, and I have made it double thickness, and I have went through a section of the basket, and this is how I'm starting off the handle. To start it off, I string 2 beads on each end of the wire with some seed beads, and then I will string 2 of each type of bead, and then I will twist it, and then I'll follow this pattern about 4 times, and then I'll just string on 2 beads, and then I will attach it to the basket on the other side. Okay, the handle is as long as I want it to be, and now I'm just going to connect it to the other side, and you want to be sure that you connect it in the right place so that the handle is not lopsided. And after I have gotten it connected, I'm just going to twist it and clip the ends. Okay, I'm going to make the little bows, and this is the pattern that you start out with. There's 10 seed beads, an 8mm bead, and then 10 seed beads on the other side. And the 8mm bead, it needs to be some sort of special bead that has a fairly large size hole in the middle, because the wire will be going through that bead several times. And the tails have 7 beads, and then I'm just taking the wire and going back up through 6 of those beads. And then it will go through the blue bead. And come out on the opposite side. And then I'm going to make a tail for the other side of the bow, doing it the same way. Okay, and here's my little bow, and I've made 2 of them. And I'm just going to put my bow on the sides where the handle connects to the basket. And throughout the project, whenever you're clipping your wire, you do want to make sure that you bend the wire so that it's not going to stick anyone. The wires do get really sharp and they will stick you. So here is my little Easter basket. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you subscribe to my channel and like the video, and I will see you next Thursday with another video. Bye-bye.